Okay, so recap. We are a few weeks out from the last video. I recorded a few things, but it was more of the same, and I didn't think it would be very entertaining, at least to post on the YouTubes. But everything went perfectly great. Nothing went wrong. No bolts got stuck. All went smoothly. So, anyways, here we are. I've PB blasted every bolt I could see. We've disconnected more things. We have supported the transmission from the bottom. We have taken the hood off. So we're pretty much ready to go, other than removing the rest of the transmission bolts and the motor mounts. So we're going to move it forward here, get it out from under this carport, and we are going to pull the engine and figure out what I forgot to disconnect, what I'm going to have to buy to replace after I break it, and then we will go from there. So let's get to it. Did you see that I labeled all my wires? Future Seth will be happy for that one. That's yours? I don't know why I'm going under this way. Let's see how it goes. The good news is I have less clearance because of the concrete here.
Oh.
And the exhaust.
Oh boy.
Oh, I can see it.
Is that the right one?
Sure.
Oh, is it right there?
It's that one right there.
Okay. What's that above there?
Where? There's this one here, and then there's that one right there.
Oh, I see something up there.
Yeah, this exhaust is right in the way. What is that? What are you pointing at?
Right there.
That's a header bolt.
Oh, okay.
For the exhaust.
Where are you at?
I'm down here under the truck.
Where are you? Right there?
Can you just put it on there for me?
Okay.
Just
making sure where you were.
Oh god. Okay. It might. Yeah, I'm gonna take it off again. At least we don't have that wire loom in the way this time. Yeah. Which was off camera, thankfully.
Kind of going cut crooked.
Well, yeah.
Push up on it. There you go. That's
easier said than done.
That's it.
It feels like it. Feels like. Ah! This one. I mean, if any truck has mismatched bolts, it's going to be Papa Pete's truck. I didn't change this out, did I? I mean, this is the only one on a swivel bit. Wait, did I do it back? Nope, this is it. I mean, everything's covered in PB blast, so it's slick as snot.
Okay, push up. Well, no, you're not on it. I wish I could reach it from here.
I'm having a staring contest with some kind of arachnid.
Yeah, twist it one way or the other. Man.
Oh, did I get it?
No, it's like it's too. No, it's crooked still.
Hang on. Don't throw it at me. Hand it.
Right there.
Yeah, under my armpit.
Sit down.
Don't throw it at me.
I can't squat.
Okay.
You know, if I could turn this wheel right, I could probably get in there and hook it.
It's okay. I'm about to get it.
Yeah, you're all around it. It's just okay. That is the right size, isn't it?
I mean, no, I don't know. I'm getting bit by ants though.
I think that's the right size.
Where's the where's the other bolt that we took off? Let's. Yeah, it's just snug. Here, I wonder if I can get it from the top.
You know, if you could go in from the wheel well, if the wheel's turning, turn to the left or right, but you probably can't turn it. Hang on, let me put the light on there.
I can't put my head over there.
It's like it's just not going on.
What
No.
he's gone forever.
Uh,
Hang on, where's that bolt? What's that bolt? Because that's not the right. I mean, that's a 14. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be metric, but I can't get. I don't know if I can get a deep socket in there. Yeah, it's a 9/16. Huh? 14 millimeter. So the thing is, I've got this 9/16, but it's a jumbo socket here. I should have bought. I've got these are metric.
You have a other side.
See, if I knew what I was doing, I'd have done it right the first time. I don't know what I'm doing. So there's the problem. Oh, working my core. Oh, let's see. This is a 12 point. Yeah, it's too long. Dadgum. Here, hand me the 9/16 ratcheting open wrench. Hey, don't trip.
Now that the hood, the bumper thing got me. 9/16, you say?
Yep. Because this long one will work. Actually, I lied. It will not work here. I don't want to go to the harbor to get any more. Yep. Here, I'll hand this back to you. Put it back where it belongs so I don't lose it. I'm not cutting my arm open over here on this cover. Now, this is what I did. This is how I did it from the top. I just had more. There's this linkage here in the way. There's always some metal something in the way. Well, I just don't. The more I take off, the more I got to put back on. Here, I'm gonna come to the top. I got some decent light out here now. You're fired. Was it that one that I got? Actually, no, I think I loosened. Was it this one that I loosened? No, I loosened that one down there, I think. How did I do that?
I don't think you did that one.
I know I did it from the top.
Well, you didn't have this in the way.
I didn't. I didn't have this in the way.
Down there.
All right. It's going to happen from the bottom. I got to break it off. I got to break it first. I just don't want to. So if anything gets round, this is one I do not want to round out.
I understand.
Shoot. So a quick update. I stopped recording because we hit a pretty big wall. We've been working on these transmission bolts for a few hours now. And we have two of the bottom ones out on the passenger side, which are the easier ones apparently. And so now we're working on the driver's side, and I've been to Harbor Freight about 4 times and we have had no luck. So we're going to give it another go with these new tools. If we don't have any success with this, then we will likely change plans and pull the transmission with the engine and just deal with it then. So here we go. We'll see how it goes. We'll update you soon. as you can tell, the engine still in the truck, and it's a different time of day. We hit some pretty big snags earlier. My phone died, and so did all of my hope. So we made the decision to put all the bolts back in the transmission. Pretty much wasted an entire day. And we did get the drive shaft out, and we did get the fan off. So 2 big wins. And now we've got a few more things. We're going to potentially try and get the motor mounts out and the transmission crossmember bolts out, because we're just going to pull the transmission with the engine since those bolts were so difficult. And hopefully once it's out, I can get heat to them better, pull them out, do all that fun stuff. But the goal now is I've got the transmission crossmember bolts loose. We're just trying to get the engine, the motor mounts loose now. We're really tired. We're going to do a few more things. Maybe pick up in the morning. A little frustrated with the progress, but it's been sitting for 10 years, so it's really what I expected. Bolts stuck. Nothing is broken yet, but we have not been able to get a few out. So that's the update. We're going to do a few more things, and then probably get back out here tomorrow and try and get things done. So not what we wanted, but still enjoying it. Still, part of the process. It's an old truck. Things don't work right. So it's fun, mostly. All right, we're gonna get to it and probably see you in the morning. It's the next day. Early 30. New plan. We are going to just pull the transmission with the engine, assuming all goes well. So I'm gonna do a time lapse this morning, just because it's been a fight to get anything done, and what should have been an hour has turned into 12 hours. So I'm gonna try and time lapse some things this morning. All we're doing is getting some bolts out. Once I start getting the engine pulled, I'll slow it down and get a little recordings going on. But this morning we're just gonna push it forward again, get some bolts out, and start pulling. All goes well. Here we go. All right, moment of truth. We're gonna try and pull it. We're gonna see what we forgot to unplug, and we're even doing it in Crocs. Camo Crocs. So it matters. All right, so I've got everything buttoned up, hooked up. We're gonna roll this bad boy in here. Make sure I don't hit this tiny little rock. Wow. Okay. I mean, all it takes is the tiniest little pebble. It got me in there. I guess technically, I don't need that plate on there because we have the leveler. I don't need the plate. It's on there now, but I guess my only concern is, I mean, I've never done this, obviously, but with all that slack, are we gonna get it high enough to get it out? You see what I'm saying? All that slack. I could, yeah, I could do that. Well, no, I can't, because that bolt the bolts.
Oh, that's solid.
Yeah. I mean, I could just go down farther on the rings here, but we can see. What do you think? Because I mean, it's going to be up here.
I think I would go down maybe lower.
Give myself as much leverage as possible.
Yeah. And maybe, yeah. You got
to... Yeah. Okay, I'll do that.
So we're gonna go with that.
Yep. I mean, I think we'll be okay. I mean, if we're not, then we're not. We'll just have to figure it out. But in theory. Let me read the warnings. Don't be an idiot.
I think we passed that on.
Yep. Rule number 1 broken. Ow. Need to. Yep. Well, yeah, you need to come in more. All right.
A little bit more maybe.
That's probably fine.
Moment of truth. Moment of truth.
Is it leveled in the center? Pretty much already. No, the actual level. Yeah, it's pretty much in the center. It's just my ground's on level. All right, let me think. Motor mounts, undone.
Now that one, this one.
Oh, it didn't move?
This one's spun.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. So ChatGPT is not always right. I knew that. But my good friend Al told me that I did not have to take the transmission cross member out. And that is technically correct, I think, if you don't have a Big 10. Being that this truck is a Big 10, it has a heavy duty, it has heavy duty cross member things on it. So it had some extra bolts on the actual cross member, and it had some additional brackets that came in and supported the cross member, which is great. Also, being a newer truck, this has a catalytic converter in one of the worst spots possible. And so we got around it. No big deal there. But I'm glad we did take it out. You probably can't see in the baggie. But the transmission mount itself was all chewed up really bad. So good thing we pulled it. Didn't really want to do that now, but it's a good thing we did. And so we got the cross member out, and we are going to take a short break and eat some food because it is actually finally breakfast. And we're going to get back out here and we're going to pull the engine. So that's the quick update. Also, the muffler fell off. I'm not sure if that got caught. Yesterday when I was under the truck, I could move the muffler and I didn't know exactly what was going on. He literally just slid the muffler over a pipe, which I don't know why, because that pipe had holes in it. So I don't know. Anyways, Papa Pete is inventive, so he did what he had to do, and I appreciate that. So we're gonna take a break and get back to it. Okay, 4th time's a charm. Took the cross member out. Everything's disconnected. In theory, let's get to it. Moment of truth.
It's not quite cleared the thing. We let the back end down.
Hang on. I mean, it's coming off the ground.
It's extended too far. That's what's going on.
Step on this in your Crocs.
Camo
Crocs. I scratched my paint.
Oh no.
Well, the good news is I'm making a huge mess. Well, over here we have.
Okay, this side's a little bit.
The thing is, this is too long. It's too long. I think what we need to do is we need to put it on this one and pull it forward. Because we're gonna jack this up.
Right. We can come back one more.
Because the problem is that the transmission's hitting the truck, and that's what's pulling the lift up. Because we're not getting clearance. I can't get the.
Sitting on the frame?
No, it's not. There. Good old hammer. Oh, and a cramp. Hang on. I got a cramp. Okay.
Put it on one side on the mount. This side too.
Now I wonder if the leveler would work now that it's free of the exhaust. I think we're gonna have to get up a little bit more. Keep going. Oh man.
You going?
Yeah. Whoop.
There we go.
Yep. All right, hang on 1 second. Don't move. My speedometer cable is. My speedometer. It's the jack is. Hang on. Just don't touch anything.
Careful on there.
I am. I know I'm jacking up the back of the transmission. I wonder, hang on. So, all right, it's loose. I just don't understand what it's doing. Hang on. All right, go up a little more. I'm out of the way. You're gonna have to pull the thing forward a little bit. Okay, it's the ratchet strap's holding it up, and I've got the jack on it. The jack is it's on that piece of wood. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Here we gotta go. Hang on. Oh, we're starting to get into Yankee grabby territory. Hang on. Flip it. Here, put it behind there. And then whoa. dropped something. All right, this I gotta go figure out where this goes because this is stuck on something.
That's your throttle?
Yeah, but it's going. It goes in between the dipstick and I just dropped something down here. Oh, hey, I found that socket we were looking for. All right, go up. Keep going. Keep going. The transmission. I mean, it's moving freely, but 1, 2, 3.
One more time, maybe. Oh, okay.
Hey, it's free now.
It's free now.
Making a mess. Catching most of it though. Okay, so it's wanting to swing this way. I think because of that way that is positioned.
Yeah.
So I just don't want, whenever I get clear, I don't want the transmission to swing out and rip that that linkage, or jack up my steering column.
Probably need to pull it forward some.
Yeah.
Do I need to help you? No.
Likely. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yep. That's what I didn't want to happen.
Just don't want to flip up with yourself.
No, I think we're good now.
Okay, that's free.
Okay. Just keep it from doing that.
Okay.
Or if you want to just kind of push it around, like, well, if it goes, you go that way.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, crap. Those lines catching, that's what's wrong.
Oh.
Those, I'm replacing those, that's fine.
Right.
You gotta get the other one.
It's been a minute, what?
Yeah, no, it has to go.
I was just trying to get it out of the way. All right. Do I need to pull it back around here?
Huh? It's not gonna quit. Well, there we go. But what are you're dragging something? The muffler. It's okay.
Hey, don't let the thing flip up with you.
Hang on.
Don't let it flip, Seth. It hurt you big time.
Shit. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Watch out. Let that flip it down quick. Real easy. Hang on.
Here, hang on. I want it needs to go, well, here, come on this side. Hold it right there.
Ease it.
I mean, I'm trying. All right, you can. I want you to pull up on the transmission. All right, you got it.
Yep. Hang on.
All right, you're good.
Okay. Thank you, Lord. She's out.
It only took, it was first try.
Yeah, I gotta go.
First try.
That's right, really.
Oh.
I get a picture of that.
Okay, that was a little sketchy. First try. Ish. Okay. I mean, it's easy. It was super easy. Nothing went wrong at all. I'm glad this is out. But I'm going to clean up as best I can right now. Get things straightened up, clean up my tools, get things back in order, and then I'm going to start taking this apart and at least get it somewhere I can get it out of the way. I'm probably going to put the engine over there and work over there. But the next hurdle is going to be getting this transmission off. This bolt right here really was giving us problems, and I'm afraid we've rounded it off. So I might have to get out my Persuader 3000 and get it really hot and then pull it off. So, man, I'm glad it's out. Yeah, the adventure continues. And so I'm gonna clean up as best I can. Go from there. Oh, my knee's cracked. Yeah. So you can see we struggled a lot with this bolt here, and I mean we got every bolt off, and I even went back to the Freight of Harbors to get a special wobble joint to get these off because these were giving us trouble. These are the ones that are really hard to get to because of this stupid casting right here. Whatever this is, it's literally right in the way of that bolt. So we finally got all that off. We rejoiced. Bam, bam, bam. Those came off. I actually broke this one first from up top, and I was like, wow, this is going to be great. It was not, and it sucked. So here's the transmission. But now I'm going to start on that one and hope that it's not rounded out to the point where I can't just get, I mean, there's like zero clearance under there, barely any clearance. So I don't even know if my socket will get under there. So I'm going to try to start that first and see if we can't get this transmission separated from the engine. All right. So let me just tell you something. The past day has been probably one of the more discouraging days I've had in a long time because I've been so excited about this. Finally have a chance to literally, I took off work. It's the first week of July, celebrating America's birthday, and the first day was just really disheartening because nothing went right. Absolutely nothing went right. Everything went wrong. I mean, it was still fun, but it's your fun level starts to decrease when everything you try just either breaks or strips or doesn't go wrong, doesn't go right. So I'm glad my dad helped me. Again, I said I'm thankful he was here. We got to do that together. Um, so let me just tell you, I stopped the time lapse early because something went right. I tightened this bolt, the one that I had trouble with. I tightened it a little bit because I had more grip that way. Because the other way was rounded off a little bit, and I heard that if you tighten it and then loosen it, it'll likely pop loose. And for a second, I thought I was going to slip out, but thankfully, it came out, or it's loose. So I'm gonna undo all these bolts recording because it's likely gonna fall forward. Let me get a piece of wood here, actually. So if it does fall forward, it falls on. It doesn't fall on the balancer there. But I'm excited that something went right, way faster than I expected it to, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and take these off. Pop the transmission off in front of a live studio audience. This one right here, God almighty. I mean, so let me just, I want to encourage you, number one, if you've never done this before like me and you started doing it, don't stop. Like, keep pushing, keep problem solving, and you'll eventually figure it out. I'm not the first dude to pull an engine out of a Chevy. Walls, you know, they're there to be broken through, and it happened. When in doubt, buy every tool you think you would need and just return to the one you don't use. Because if I had done that my first trip, let me get you in here and show you. If I had done that my first trip, it would have saved me at least 4 hours. I would have had to redo everything anyways. But look at that fitment. I can't really see. Look at that. It barely fits. I was under the truck. Look at that angle. That worked perfectly because I had a little swivel adapter, but it wouldn't fit. Nothing worked. But man, that one tool and the one I bought was missing like 2 of them from Harbor Freight, and they just gave me a discount because somebody had gone in and stolen the 11/16 off, which I actually needed later. But obviously, I found a way to do it. But yeah, these things, I soaked them in PB Blast. This is the problem child right here. And it's not too rounded off, but enough that it did not want to cooperate. So let me actually put some gloves on. Okay. Also, pro tip, if you don't care about your exhaust, just cut it. It was way easier than mine. I had to fight with these bolts, and I eventually ended up having to just cut it anyways, and I hit it with a hammer to get it out. So, all right, moment of truth. Also, these, I did not mean to mangle these as bad as I did, but I did buy new ones already because we broke one of them whenever we were taking everything apart. Now, I say that about the exhaust. Am I going to be able to get to this? Oh boy. How did I get to the other side? Is it? Oh man, that thing is round. Oh, rounded. There we go. Last one. All right, so in theory, I can see the gap there. So I can just throw my back out here. There we got. Oh, hey, another pro tip. If you're gonna take the transmission out, make sure you take all the bolts out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And she's free? Question mark. Oh. So I forgot I reattached the flex plate cover because at the time I wasn't going to pull the cross member off, but I did, and I could have dropped that out, but I didn't remember to do the thing I did to do, so now I've just got to take those off. Enjoy more time lapse of me doing things. All right, much better day, much more successful than yesterday. I'm where I'm at now, where I wish I was yesterday at this time today. But I'm happy that it got done. So only spilled a little oil. Engine's on the stand. The transmission is still out in the driveway, and I can hear some thunder. So I'm going to go ahead and stop recording and just try and blow my back out, getting it somewhere else. But I'm going to get it out of the rain. I've soaked everything in PB Blaster. I'm really concerned about some of these intake manifold bolts because they are covered under debris and rust and things and stuff. So I'm gonna have to get my chisel and brush out and like dig them out of the crust to actually access the bolts. Not excited about that, but great day so far. I'm gonna let this sit and soak. I'm gonna take a break. I've been going since really early this morning and all day yesterday. My neck muscles feel like they are going to snap from being under the truck so much yesterday, and I really wish I had a creeper. But now I can stand up and do stuff as long as this engine mount doesn't break. So I don't think it will, but I think it's just in my head. This is a really heavy thing. I'm also worried about my kids coming through here. I just don't want them messing with it and potentially falling on them. It turns over pretty easily, but I don't know. Makes me a little uncomfortable, but it's steel. It should be fine, especially once I get more pieces off of it, and it's pretty much just the block on here. So if it really bothers me that much, I might get it down to the block and attach it to the chain and get it off this and go buy another motor mount, because peace of mind. I paid $40 for this one. That's, not bad. They're more expensive than I think they should be, but for safety and peace of mind, I think it's probably worth it. So yeah, that's where we got today. I'm gonna let this sit. I'm gonna take a break and then make a call from there, and you'll see it again in another video, but that's probably it for this one. So until the next time, we'll see you then.